Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Go Home Show edition of Impact Wrestling before the pay-per-view Rebellion that is going to happen this Saturday. There will be a joint review one way or another, but that review is not going to happen until Sunday, maybe in the afternoon. So I won't really have a review of Rebellion right after on Saturday night. So me and some other people, hopefully they're all on at the time. We all agreed to basically, I say, hey, Sunday afternoon is cool, and that may be the case behind, when a review is going to happen. But what is the final hype before we head into Rebellion this Saturday? As we did kick off with the tag team champions, Violent by Design, Eric Young and Diener, going against Decay out there, Crazy Steve and Black Taurus, as the tag team titles will be on the line this Saturday. And a gauntlet match, which honestly it hasn't really had much focus on. And then again, I've almost kind of forgot in a way, Violent by Design were the tag team champions. Like, I know they are, but it's like I've barely seen them. They really never really promoted this match. It's like, hey, we just got a whole bunch of tag teams, so we'll throw them in because we really don't have nothing for the tag division right now. So we're just going to throw most of the tag teams on the card, and we'll just see what happens then. Now, it was a bad match, though. Still pretty good. Of course, Violent by Design won and everything. Not surprised about that, given they are the tag team champions being by Decay. Decay, I don't even know what Decay sometimes. I just feel like they really haven't had a lot going on in a while. Like, they're there, but it's like they're just there though at the same time. And as they have Rosemary and Havoc check on them, I know Tasha Steelz and Savannah Evans end up attacking Rosemary and them, given that Saturday will be Tasha Steelz versus Rosemary for the Knockouts Championship. So that is going to happen. Right after then, we had Matt Cardona, Chelsea Green, Brian Myers come out as they had their T-shirts on, major players. So we'll go back all the way to the Major Brothers when they first started. Well, him and Brian Myers, Zack Ryder, and Kurt Hawkins, when they first started back in the WWE, what was it, 2008? I think they debuted on SmackDown. I may be wrong, could be 7, but I think it was 2008 before they became Edgeheads and stuff. But yeah, they were out there with their Major Player shirts, which they talked about how they beat down W. Morrissey and everything. It's the ECW arena. This is the Deathmatch King, Matt Cardona. He's about the buzz, the gold, the money, all that stuff. He's the digital media champ. He's got a whole bunch of belts right now, and now he wants some tag team gold right now. So, what better way to be found a better partner than the man you broke into the business with is Kurt Hawkins, which Myers agreed, yeah, we never seen eye to eye in this company and stuff, but, we're currently the best versions of ourselves, and that he's the most professional wrestler right now. And that Cardona, he's at his best, and Cardona saying since he's at his best, he's got his hot wife out there with him, Chelsea Green, basically saying, Impact, we're taking over, we're the strongest unit in wrestling. We've taken out Mickey James and W. Morrissey. We got the tables and stuff. So we're not really a formal team, but we are a team now. Next thing you know, some ECW legends. The FBI, Little Guido, some other known as Nunzio, and Tony Mama Luke, the full-blooded Italians themselves. Okay, some would say one of the real mafias in wrestling, not the one you got on NXT 2.0 right now or NXT in general. This was ECW, the real FBI. Like I say, Little Guido and Tony Mama Luke out there. Basically, they came to the ring. They still look pretty good. Nunzio, doesn't really look like he's aged that much. And Nunzio, I'm gonna get to him in a second, but Guido can still go in the ring and stuff. He doesn't look bad. Ryder saying, hey, my fellow ECW originals, which then again, Ryder wasn't that WWE version of ECW, but I don't think people want to count that. Guido talked about, listen, man, how many generations over generations have, bled buckets of blood in this ring, so you all can be where you are. And he said, you all call yourselves major players, but I think you're just some major sissies or idiots, which the fans chanted major sissies then. Cardona said, hey, man, we're the hottest team in professional wrestling right now. And stuff. And he said, the FBI have been relevant since ECW died 20 years ago. And that, the major players are here. They both teams brawled with Guido, getting, the upper hand over him, which he didn't challenge Cardona for that digital media title, which he did get Matt Cardona versus Lil Guido. Not a bad match. Of course, it ended up with a distraction after, Guido hit the Sicilian Sice on him. But Myers distracted the referee, and Cardona, hit Guido with a low blow and hit him with the Rough Rider for the win. So after that, they start beating up the FBI and him and Mama Luke. They got a table, but right after W. Morrissey came out for the save, then Chelsea Green blowing up, but Jordan Grace, haven't really seen her in a minute now, but I guess she's still going after that digital media title. I don't really know what they've been doing with her lately, but she came out for the save, helped Morris, end up choke slamming Cardona through the table as they, them and the FBI end up standing tall in after that. I don't know more what kind of promo, talking about their match coming up tonight against the Bullet Club. Jonah talked about how he took out PCO last week and how he will be going against the Stone Pitbull Tomohiro Ishii at Rebellion. So he said it's going to be a big dog fight coming up, the big dog versus the Stone Pitbull. A lot of dogs in that sentence. Mahabali Shera went against Gabriel Rodriguez, basically a squash match. Shera won. Shera just pops in and out of his company sometimes. Like, he's here, he's not there, he's here, he's not there, he's here, he's not there. And then they asked Bhupinder's, Bhupinder and whatnot, basically talking about, he's not with, Raj Singh or Shera and stuff, saying they better stay out of his way. Moose's argument with Scott D'Amore, talking about this whole public apology, and D'Amore said, listen, man, I would like if you just strip the title and do all this, okay? You speared his wife, all right, okay? You did this, but D'Amore said, listen, I got the best assurance out there when you make your public apology. I guess security and all that stuff, so that's going to happen. Next, Honor No More went against the Bullet Club. Was like an 8-man tag out there. No PCO, given that he was taken out last week, but very good match, of course. Like I said, both tag teams are in this whole tag team gauntlet thing. Bullet Club ended up getting the win with the Magic Killer onto Mike Bennett. I swear to God, once again, Honor No More barely gets any wins around here. Some may think the reason why with the no wins thing, given that Ring of Honor was bought out by AEW. So, could they be back over there? I'm not really sure, because Honor No More hasn't really got any wins, maybe other than Eddie Edwards, but they haven't really won anything. So, we'll see what happens this Saturday. But yeah, Bullet Club got the win from here. Steve Macklin was cutting a promo, talking about the different clubs and stuff, and about how, Jay White and Chris Sabin in, but Macklin says I was in a club too. I guess the Marines and stuff, but he works alone. And, we thought he had each other's back. And Sabin cannot be trusted. Jay White is untrustworthy, given that, after what he did to the Guerrillas of Destiny. But he says he's going to win at Rebellion against both of them in a triple threat match. Taya cut a promo, talking about getting the AAA Reign of the Reina's belt back. I know they talked to the Inspiration, how to get their titles back on the pre-show Rebellion, since there's no Caleb involved anymore. Ace Austin and Speedball and Mike Bailey when he gets Laredo Kid and Trey Miguel. I swear to God, we barely see Trey Miguel on his show, too. Basically, this is a preview before the Triple Threat Exhibition title match on the line. Miguel and them got the win. Miguel getting a roll-up on Ace Austin, but Ace and Bailey start beating up Trey and told Bailey to help him. Bailey, like, he was getting the buzzsaw kick on him, but he ended up hitting Ace with it as... basically, Bailey just stood there, he bowed and left, so obviously he knew that was going to come. Bailey just looking out for his own to get the title, so we'll see what happens Saturday for that. Honor No More was in the back again until Vince had to walk away, and they play. I hate when they play the background music when Impact does. It just sounds so corny. Basically, he went back to revive PCO, and just took, like, some cables and stuff, and, like, electrocuted him. Basically, he is Frankenstein, folks, as they say, so he has been brought to life back once again, PCO. So, yeah, he's alive again, folks. So, PCO, Vinny brought him back to life, Vincent there. Scott D'Amore was out there with security guards as Moose and his attorney, R.D. Evans, was out there. As Evans talked about the apology he was reading, Moose says, no, we're not going to do this, okay? I want to do this as a sincere apology. And he says sorry for showing the people how much of a loser Josh Alexander is and how he's exposed him, that he couldn't protect his wife or be a role model to his son and stuff. And, I'm not going to apologize for whipping his ass back at Bound for Glory. He couldn't even protect his family and stuff. He's been sent back home, was sent home for a month, and, he's doing anything could get a title shot, but he said after he's done with Josh, he's going to, he said that, he's going to, Josh will beg Moose to basically show his wife and kid what a real man looks like out there. Josh Alexander came out there and started fighting off security. Scott D'Amore, like, he was going to stop him, but he basically let him through to go against Moose. Both guys brawled with each other then. Moose took him down with a few Uranagis and got a table after that, but Josh was able to break out of it, hit a big J Driller through the table on the outside, leaving Moose there as he held up the title and just put put it back over Moose before walking away. Very good segment though at the end and stuff, hyping up the main event of the pay-per-view for this Saturday. Do I think Josh Alexander will win the world title this Saturday against Moose? Possibly. Given that he got the upper hand here tonight, I'm not really sure, but Moose has basically been getting Josh for months now, you know, messing with him and his family and spearing his wife. So this could be Josh's night this Saturday at Rebellion. It was a good show. Like I said, solid enough. Like I said, most of it was just hype going into Saturday for Rebellion. So we'll see what happens with that. It's a pretty good card. I will say. Hopefully we get some surprise. I'm sure there'll be some surprises. I don't know what's really going to happen this Saturday, but I expect some things to go down. So we'll see what happens this Saturday at Rebellion, folks. Other than that, I'm out of here. I'll see you guys then. Subscribe, follow me on Twitter at HoodNight890. I'm out. Peace.